It's a new year, 2026. Hey, y'all, I've been trying to film this video for a while, and it's just so much I want to say, so much I want to do. Part of me is like, I should just plan everything out and how to say it, when to say it. And other part of me is like, is that really being authentic to you, Imara? No, but I do have a few things written down, so let's get into it. Okay, here are 3 ways I plan on incorporating self-care into my life for this upcoming year. I've broken down into a few different things. There's more to add on to this list, but this is what I have so far. I have until it starts getting warm to start applying this stuff, so I'm still in my preparation phase, okay? But I have movement, hobbies, creative expression. I have a number 4 here. Don't know what it was supposed to say. It was probably like a miscellaneous. But for movement, I mean like physical activity, just daily movement, whether that is a gym session, a walk, an at-home Pilates, a stretch, all right, I'm here and I'm about to shake my wrist or shake, okay? Because that's good for you too. What am I currently doing in terms of movement and physical activity? So right now, I probably go to the gym like 4 days out of the week. I do like, I don't know, I used to do 5. It changes, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I don't stick to strict plans in that way. Sometimes you have to move with your intuition. And that's how I like to live my life. Majority of the time, if I can, I like to let the intuition guide me. So recently, like the past maybe 2-3 weeks, now it's like 4 days out of the week, I'll do like a leg, like lower body and upper body, like 2 leg, 2 upper body. I like to do a warm-up first. My goal is to do the warm-up first, like a stretching, whatever, warm the body up, abs, then whatever workout I'm doing, and then end with cardio. Recently, I've always just done warm-up, exercise, cardio. Last time I went to the gym, I did like an ab burner at the end, and the next day I was like, wow, my core is so like engaged. I really like the way that felt. I still like to have my cardio at the end, but I think it will just be easier for me to just do my ab, core, whatever before the workout to engage it, get it activated so I can have a proper form for the upcoming things. Okay. What do I want to do, or how do I see this movement evolving? I want to keep being consistent in the gym. I do want to incorporate just more like flexibility and mobility type movements in my life, because I'm not very flexible, and I want to like make sure I'm mobile, because later on in life that's going to be important as well. I also want to do like fun physical activity, so we'll see. More classes though. I like my solo gym time. I also like the classes, and I like the workout classes that are like music movement based, whatever you call it, where the movement is like in sync with the music. I really like that. So like the scope classes and stuff, and like the heated classes too. So first we talked about movement. Now we're going to talk about hobbies. So the reason why I wrote down hobbies is I have like dibbled and dabbled into different little projects, and in the moment they've always been fun, and I want to follow through more. And there's some more hobbies that I really want to get into that my intuition is telling me this is what I need to be doing. Okay, what am I currently doing? Honestly, not much. I have things that I want to do, but I have not done them yet. And this could be a little bit of an excuse. This is also real AF. It took me a while to like adjust to my current life. I had to let past me go. So I've been in a period of adjusting for like some months now, 6, maybe really honestly longer than that, because I've been in a transition phase for probably like 2 years now, just the post-grad, moving back home with my parents, moving out. Like, it's just a lot has been going on within the past 2 years that I've had to adjust to. So I haven't had like stability in that sense. But now I'm finding stability in just my everyday life routine, at least for the next few years. So I'm ready to like start branching out into my hobbies. What do I want to do? Part of me is like, should I share that with y'all? Maybe this will help keep me accountable. Some of the hobbies I want to get into is one, reading. And maybe that looks different for me now because I had reading fatigue, burnout, whatever you want to call it, from undergrad and really high school too. Like, I love reading on the side. Okay. Yes, I read fan fiction. I was on Wattpad. I was also reading books, like staying up late just to finish a book. That was me. In undergrad, I majored in psychology and minored in English writing. So with psychology, I had a lot of textbook reading. And then I got into research. So I was reading a bunch of articles, literature reviews. It was a lot. And then on the English department side, I was reading novels for classes and like not just skimming. No, I have to read, comprehend, and be prepared for discussion. So I was burnt out. Now, actually, no, that's a lie. My program now requires reading too. But I want to start reading for leisure again and just, like, it doesn't have to be a textbook. I'm a fiction girly. I love exploring different stories, and I get that. Oh, another why for incorporating hobbies or using hobbies as a form of self-care is because I am focusing on consuming less. And by consuming, I'm referring to like social media consumption, scrolling endlessly. I'm trying to transition from that and taking that energy, transmuting that energy and putting it towards something else. Because it's not serving me. It's not. That's my truth. What do I want to do? Hobbies. What I say? Reading. Maybe audiobooks, whatever. I also want to try like a dance class as well. I think it would be fun. I want to get into the dance class. Maybe that's a physical activity. Intertwine. I want to try dance class as a hobby. I really want to try making earrings. Yeah. I really want to get into making earrings. And maybe this ties into my next tab a little bit too. Everything is connected, so it don't matter. But if you guys have ever like seen me in real life, I love a good earring. Okay. I love like expressing myself in cutesy ways, like with fashion and jewelry. And I just love an earring. Okay. I love a good color, a good funky. Clearly I love wooded earrings. I just love them. And I want to like make my own. And maybe eventually I can make some. Okay. So, oh yeah, Imara, you get those. Oh, babes, I made them. Here's my whatever that looks like. Anyways, let's get into my last headline theme for now of ways that I want to incorporate self-care into 2026. And that is creative expression. Imara, why creative expression? Well, for me, creative expression has been a way for me to get connected with myself and get connected with community in ways that words haven't always been able to do. What am I currently doing? Music is the first thing that comes to mind. If you don't know, I like to write songs and sing songs, and sometimes words come out and sometimes it's just a sound. And I just love listening to a beat, instrumentation, a song, an instrument period, and just closing my eyes and like allowing the music to tell a story to me. And it's it's been very healing for me, and I love that. Creative expression for me is a form of healing. So yeah, the music, and I would say even like the fashion is a little bit of the creative expression that I'm doing. However, getting into what do I want to do, I definitely want to embrace that side of me more. I'm like linking it to like past experiences because that's just me. I remember being in high school and like when I look back at the pictures, like I'm like, okay, I can see parts of this in the younger me. But I also remember having times of like not wanting to wear certain things or do certain things because I didn't want to stand out and I didn't want to be different. And at some point that served me. It no longer serves this current version of me. And one way I'm going to honor that version of me, this version of me, and the future version of me is to express myself through my fashion, my accessories. Like, I love getting ready, especially when I give myself the ample amount of time. My sweet spot is 2 hours. And I'm not sorry about it. It's my truth. Okay? I love just the process of thinking about where I'm going, visualizing different vibes. What fit do I want to wear? What do I want to give? What earring? What hairstyle? What scarf? Like, I love that. And it brings me so much joy, which is why it's on my self-care list, because that is a form of self-care for me. What also do I want to do in terms of creative expression is share my musical gifts and talents because, or maybe not because, I share them with myself all the time. And I know that something I want to do is share that with other people, because why not? And I know that in the past, I've had a pattern of not sharing it because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, fear of other people's opinions, all of the doubts and whispers and things that you get. Yeah. And like Erykah Badu said, I'm sensitive about my shit. Who wouldn't be? This is vulnerable. This is like, a lot of my music is, instead of me writing in a journal or having a video journal, it's a lyrical journal. Sometimes it's almost as if something is just moving through me and I'm just allowing it, and I'm not always comfortable sharing it. Some stuff was just, girl, I just needed to sing it out. Sometimes you need to cry it out, sleep it out, eat it out. Sometimes you need to sing it out. For me, it's not always for you, but also like, what's the harm in sharing that? You know, I don't want to lean too much in fear. So yeah. So yes, this was my 3 ways I plan on incorporating self-care into my lively routine starting in 2026 and beyond. I'm still in my planning phase, and I just want to like, I'm kind of done planning. I have a general idea. I want to just make it a bit more concrete. That way I can have like physical reminders of it. Maybe put some posters up on my wall, add it to my calendar, add it as my background. Just reminders of the goals that I've set for myself and the things that I would like to accomplish. Because life be life, and sometimes she get in the way, and that's real. Okay? And I don't always want that to be an excuse for me. I still want to, you know, I'm trying to make it easy as possible for myself. Because honestly, that to me, when they say choose a path of least resistance, you're choosing the path that doesn't feel resistant. You're just flowing. I love to flow. If I can make my life easier, I will. That's why I take 2 hours, preferably, to get ready. I do not like to rush. I know that I need, or I prefer to have 10 minutes before I have to walk in to class or walk into my job or walk into whatever for myself. To breathe, listen to music, do whatever I need to do, put on some lips, text whoever back, get my mind right. If I know that that's something that I need, I'm going to incorporate it into my life because it's a priority. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm just going to go ahead and edit it and just not even think too much about it. Edit it, schedule it, and going about my day. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope this video inspired you. If it didn't, hey girl, hey. I don't know what to say, but yeah, let's get well together.